Welcome to Sandlot and the Crew, where Sandlot Radio Show meets Wrecking Yard Baseball and Softball. I'm your host, Will Kiger, a.k.a. Wrecking Yard Will, and we are live from the Wrecking Yard here in Torrance, California, beautiful South Bay. Next to me, I got Mr. Angel Gonzalez, young superstar on the rise in the coaching realm and on the diamond. He's currently playing at Camino College. We look forward to big things from him coming this year. He also coaches one of our travel teams and does lessons here. He's a big asset to us. We're very lucky to have him. Next to him, we have Mr. Taylor Felipe, former JUCO bandit, average golfer.
I tied with Mace.
Shots fired there. Taylor also heads our 14U travel team. He does lessons here. He's also a great asset to us. We love this guy. He's very well known and liked in this area. Next to him, we have Mr. Jordan Crisp. Claims to be the best golfer in the facility.
Tiger Woods.
There's some evidence that could support that claim. Where there's a lot of debate.
I got the receipts.
There's some debate, but he's on the rise.
He's like Tiger Woods after returnement.
Still on the tour.
Anyway, shut up. Anyway, Crispy played at Marymount. He heads our 12 and 13U team. He gives lessons here as well, so we're very lucky to have him here. Also very well liked and appreciated. So today we've got a nice topic for you. We've already covered in the previous sections. We did Shohei's contract. We did Mookie to second base. We did Juan Soto to the Yankees. We talked a little bit about landing spots for Josh Hader, Blake Snell. And then we did a segment on travel ball, biggest pet peeves as coaches for players and then for parents. So if you guys haven't seen those, make sure you go check it out. But right now, we are going to get into this Trevor Bauer situation. A lot of you guys probably remember Trevor Bauer. Great pitcher, Cy Young winner, elite arm, kind of a nightmare as a teammate. If you're a manager, he's done a lot of stupid shit, as stuff like asking for his contract to be $4.20 million, $69.69. He once
did he actually do that?
He actually did that. 100%. He actually drew something on the back of the pitcher's mound one time that was like a 9/11 conspiracy.
What?
Yeah, he's done some wild stuff.
Cracked beers after strikeouts.
One time he got taken out of the game and just launched a ball over the center field fence.
That's a classic.
So he's not always the easiest guy to be a teammate of or a coach of, but he is an elite talent. He's a great pitcher. And most recently, he was on the Dodgers and was kicked out of the major leagues, or basically exiled, blackballed, whatever you want to call it, due to some sexual abuse allegations. And he went and played in Japan this last year. He actually played very well. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but his ERA was in the 2s. He pitched very well, and the fastball even ticked up to 99, and he was coming off injury. So now the breaking news is that the girl who was accusing him of this crime, her text messages between her and her friend have been leaked. And this chick is a complete psychopath, gold digging. Where's my censor button? It's going to get, she's a, all that. So basically, she was texting her friend and said things along the line of, his net worth's $51 million. Can't wait to get my hands on that bag. And I've been acting like a complete whore to get that bag. All kinds of just wild stuff where it's become very clear that Trevor Bauer did not do this. This chick was trying to get money out of him. I think she wanted a settlement, and he refused to pay her $1, and that's why the thing is dragged out so long. But so now that these text messages have leaked and it's obvious that he was not in the wrong, he's going to be coming back to the big leagues. This is an A+ arm that is going to be on discount. So first of all, what do we think about this whole situation, just with him getting kicked out, and then we find out the girl is a complete psycho gold digger? How are we feeling about it?
Rob Manfred is a joke, and he's not going to let Trevor Bauer
But can we give credit to Trevor Bauer?
Absolutely.
She's kind of a dime. I'm not gonna lie. She's crazy, but she's kind of a dime.
Jesus. No.
I don't think Rob Manfred's going to let him back.
I mean, if you're a pitcher in the major leagues, I'm not giving you any props for pulling hot chicks. I'm sorry. It's not impressive.
No.
But especially one like that who's a complete psycho.
I mean, he's going to come back.
Yeah.
I believe he is.
But let's talk about the treatment he received, because he was assumed guilty before innocent.
Yeah.
No team would touch him. The Dodgers kicked him out. I understand with an allegation like that, sometimes you got to kind of it's better safe than sorry. Yeah. But man, this girl needs to go to freaking prison, bro. She needs to go to prison. Girls should not be able to do this shit and get away with it scot-free. You are ruining a man's life, his reputation.
She's plotting.
She's plotting. That's millions of dollars lost. I mean, he had to move to a different continent, man.
Yeah.
Like, this girl should absolutely go to prison. It's completely unfair. It's just messed up on all levels. And damn, it's 2023, almost 2024. Get you an internet hustle girl, or go, I don't know, start one of them online streaming services. If you want the bag that bad, go earn it.
Jordan uses Feet Finder.
Feet Finder.
It's going to pay for my new car, I promise you. No, I got an interesting take, though. Give
me something.
I don't know if it's true or not. It's just kind of like a, what's the thing's called when you, it's like
Unpopular opinion?
No, like a
theory?
Hot take?
No, you just said it.
A conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory. That's
just
what
said
it
it.
is.
Is it for the Hunger Games?
Conspiracy. I was looking for a conspiracy. All right, but anyways, I think my conspiracy theory on this is that what's the owner's name? Friedman. What's his name?
Andrew Friedman?
No.
For who?
The MLB. The fucking
Rob Manfred?
Manfred.
Stupid ass.
Dude, I don't care for him. I don't care for him. But no, I feel like he put out a feeler, because if you guys remember the year that he was dominating right before they did this whole scenario thing, he was dominating because of the fact he was using spider tack.
Yep.
And spider.
It wasn't. He didn't use.
It was spider tack. Yes, it was.
I don't believe it.
I believe it 1,000%.
What do you think it was, Taylor?
Because his rotation
Rosin,
on the
sweat,
ball
and freaking sunscreen.
Yeah.
You're telling me Trevor Bauer, who knows, is
Spider
an
tack.
expert about all this stuff, wasn't using it.
Yeah,
Spider.
he was not using spider tack.
When it wasn't being enforced.
I don't think he was.
Because, bro,
For those who don't, hold on. For those who don't know, spider tack is something you put on your fingers to help rotation on the ball, so it increases speed, but also on your like breaking pitches, it breaks an extra inch or two.
Also,
I had a
water. Also, sweat, rosin, and sunscreen makes your hands sticky.
It's true.
I had a teammate for my college. We just did a Navy Baby World Series. That's when half of the team splits up and we play an inter squad. One of my teammates who was on the other team's a pitcher. Had freaking spider tack on the championship game. Game 5. We made it to 5 games.
It's foul.
He had it on. Dude, his freaking curveball was so sharp.
Disgusting.
I faced him in the last inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. Great at bat. I bought myself a pitch, right? I took a ball. It was 3-2. I bought myself a pitch. I knew exactly what was coming. Off speed. I was just waiting for it. I saw it out of the hand. And next thing you know, this pitch is in the dirt, and I swung over it.
Yeah.
Because spider tack's disgusting.
And then after the game, I kind of go up to him just because we're good friends, and I tell him, hey, bro, that's a dirty ass pitch. He goes, yeah, bro, I had a freaking spider tag. You didn't see my glove. I was like, oh, fucking guy.
Wow. That is funny. But I remember, Trevor Bauer is also huge on social media. He's got his own YouTube channel where he now vlogs pretty much daily and is constantly talking about different things. And I remember watching one of his videos, and he was talking about how the MLB, he knew, I think that it was like Garrett Cole, because they played together at UCLA, and apparently they just hated each other. I think Trevor Bauer's kind of been always an outcast, unpopular kind of kid, and isn't probably the most liked amongst his teammates. But anyway, he knew that, or he claims that he knew Garrett Cole was using some kind of substance, and that's why his spin rate was so crazy and he was so dominant. And he literally wrote letters or made appeals to the MLB like, yo, this dude is cheating, and they did nothing about it. Yeah. So Trevor goes, all right, I can do that too. Watch this. And then he starts using it and is basically admitted to this. And then all his spin rates go through the roof, and he's even nastier. So I think there is some legitimacy to that. And obviously you're not allowed to use anything. Who was it that just got in trouble last year, and they were claiming that it was just sweat and rosin?
Scherzer.
It was Scherzer,
Yeah,
right?
Scherzer.
And he blew a freaking gasket over that. He was pissed.
He blew a gasket. Oh my God, you're old.
Scherzer.
Oh my God.
Overrated.
Sorry,
Overrated.
he was glazing. He was the main character. I get all my words from TikTok. Anyway.
I do not go on TikTok.
Yeah. Dunking these nuts in your mouth.
Wow.
That's your hat, bro. I'm just reading your hat, dude. Don't blame me.
Wrecking Yard Will.
Anyway, you started it, dude. What were we talking about?
Conspiracy theory. That's why he got blackballed. That's why he wasn't in the league. It wasn't because of no stupid allegation. Yes.
So did Rob Manfred hire this chick? to
No,
go get
no.
the
I'm
bag?
saying he
Great,
spreaded it
great.
to the owners that we got to get this guy out the league because of the fact that he was using spider tack and they had to do something about
I
it.
don't
Manfred's
title
just
this
a
video.
dumbass commissioner.
I don't. What?
Can you title this video what you just said?
What?
Rob Manfred hired
Hire
girl.
Lindsey Hill. Actually, that'd be some serious clickbait right there.
Would be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was because of the spider tech. I think obviously the sexual allegations, all pro sports don't mess with that anymore. Anything closely related to domestic violence or sexual abuse is absolute, basically guilty until proven innocent. But Trevor Bauer is not, he hasn't done himself any favors with the way he's conducted himself during his career. So I do think no one wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. And there comes a point where even if you're a phenomenal talent, your character can be such a detriment that just nobody wants you around. Like if you're a cancer to the locker room and the clubhouse, I don't care how good you are if you're gonna make my team worse by being here. Like because you're gonna ruin the culture. People are gonna be pissed off. So I think he didn't do himself any favors by the way he acted. But when it comes to a sexual abuse allegation, this day and age, 100%, you need to err on the side of caution, and that's what they did. But so let's talk about now. We discussed all that.
Can we stay there for a little bit?
All right, what do you got?
So, I don't know. I think the whole Trevor Bauer thing kind of started a trend where now you're seeing freaking every other week someone's coming out with allegations.
Who was it? The
Von Miller.
Von Miller, but there was a player for the
Deshaun Watson, man.
Who was the Marlins player that got the underage girl allegations?
It was some basketball guy.
Oh, Josh Giddey.
Wander Franco guy.
Oh, Wander Franco.
Wander
Yeah.
Franco.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's out
14
here
years
knocking
old.
up 16-year-olds.
She was 15.
I heard it
Wild.
was 14.
14?
Yeah, I
For
heard,
real?
it was 4. I heard it was 14.
That is
No, but it's
disgusting.
like
A 14-year-old
you gotta
Dominican Republic.
see you gotta see that.
But their age of consent
Well,
is 16
well,
in Puerto Rico.
But this
wherever
was
he's from.
this was in Florida, so it don't matter. But
No, but what I'm saying is you gotta see
Anything
the
is good in
player,
Florida.
right?
Florida is a wild place, but that's still not acceptable. But
not.
I agree with you, Angel.
But to Trevor Bauer's defense is like,
I mean, this is not a new trend. Like women have been doing this for a long, long time. This is not something that just happened. When girls
but
see a man,
the wave of it becoming often is starting to be a little trend.
maybe it might just be more of a flood right now. And also once one story gets picked up, then another, and then a huge narrative comes, and you know, the media also might be just trying to push this narrative for whatever reason, but it's not a new thing of certain women, obviously not all women, a very small percentage of psycho women trying to screw over men in power to get their money, to get fame, to get status, to get all these things. It's not a surprise at all. It's not new. But let's move on to, so we covered that. So Trevor Bauer is going to be coming back to the league. He's a great arm.
Yankees.
He has a social media presence that could be an asset or a detriment, depending on how you look at it. If you're a small market team, it could be an asset. If you're a big market team, it could be a detriment, depending on what he's putting out and saying. So give me thoughts on where do we think Trevor Bauer may land? Where would be a good fit for him? And yeah, what are we thinking on that?
Trevor Bauer always says him and Garrett Cole's relationship is good. So I want to see him in New York. Let's go Yankees.
I would see him with the Marlins.
Let's go. No. Let's go Yankees.
I was going to say like Cincinnati Reds, something.
I thought that would be an interesting one, though. Honestly, no, because he's played there before.
Yeah.
It worked out.
They're a good young team with a lot of potential. They don't have the biggest payroll, but this is a way they could get another great arm for cheap.
Yeah.
Maybe I wonder if Trevor has humbled himself at all. I really wonder. I don't think so, but you never know. Maybe he comes back and is a little more appreciative of the fact that he's not just guaranteed a spot in the MLB. And
Yeah, he's a wiser person. I get what you're saying.
So I think the Reds is really interesting. I think that could be a great fit for him. I like the Marlins, like you said. I think going to a smaller market team makes a lot of sense. Even the Angels, honestly, like coming out to LA, but
The Giants.
they need an arm.
The Giants need everything.
We need everything.
Y'all really do. What's
need
going on with y'all? Are you guys going to sign anybody or
Bruce
what?
Bochy, that's what happened.
suck.
Yeah, holy
Bruce
crap,
Bochy
dude. You
screwed
guys
us.
are not, you don't have one superstar on that team, which
saw
is
What are you saying?
wild.
Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt
See, I
is
don't even
Patrick
know
Bailey?
that name.
Come on.
is
What are you talking about? Patrick Bailey?
up and coming superstar Casey Schmidt.
Pablo Sandoval? What
Heard
the
it here
fuck,
first.
dude?
Yeah, Pablo. We're bringing him back.
Tim Lincecum?
Timmy, come on.
Yeah. Barry
Matt freaking
Bonds?
Kane.
Matt
Matt Kane.
Matt Kane, dude.
Yeah, you
Barry
guys.
Zito.
Wow.
The
So,
Giants
all
just
right.
suck ass.
Shut
The
up.
big evil Empire Yankees go make a move on Trevor Bauer.
All right. What do you got, Taylor? Where do you think Trevor Bauer should go? What are some interesting
Marlins.
fits? Some Marlins, why?
Marlins, you got Sandy, and then that other lefty that throws absolute cheese balls, and then that's your three-headed monster right there in Miami. You know, and I think they made playoffs this year, right?
Wild
I think
card.
so. Wild card.
Wild card, yeah, they made the playoffs. They just ran out of juice.
Yep.
You know, and then I think Trevor Bauer provides that veteran presence, and he's been there before, so he knows what's up. You know, so I think he can help them out a lot.
I think he could fit there. I think he could fit in the Reds. I could see him going to the Giants.
Stop fucking glazing this guy, dude.
I don't know who else, honestly. I don't know
You're
where
telling
else.
me you cannot see the Yankees going in and picking him up.
Need all the help we can get.
I don't think the
The
Yankees
Yankees are
want,
at a point. The Yankees are at a point right now where it doesn't matter. They just need to go get the biggest name.
I will say this. I think from an arm perspective, I could see the Yankees doing it, but you got to understand, New York is probably the biggest media market in the entire country. So bringing a person like Trevor Bauer there is a huge risk, because if he decides to start talking shit and exposing things and blogging in the clubhouse, and it'd be a nightmare. It'd be an absolute nightmare.
See, but I think if a team was to bring him back, there would be limits to what he can and can't do. I don't
Yeah, I
think.
mean, maybe
just because he has his track record. Yeah, you probably have changed, but you have your track record.
But I
bro.
wonder
That's-
if he's changed, because now that it's come out that the text messages, you know, the chick was a psycho and it was all crap, maybe he's sitting there going, see, I told you guys. I told you. Now
I s-
what? You shouldn't have cut me. You know what I mean? Like, I could see him coming back like that too. So I don't know which way he's going to come back. It's going to be interesting to see. Let's go final thoughts on Trevor Bauer in this entire situation. Go ahead, Crispy.
No, he's definitely gonna get signed, but no way he's going to the Yankees or any big marketplace like that. There's just no shot. You know, he's gonna end up at a smaller market. There's not that much publicity. There's not that much social media going on, so that way he can just not get. Yeah, he can stay under the radar, and just play baseball. You know, like his podcast won't be booming or whatever. His vlogs won't be booming if he's in that smaller marketplace. So.
Let me add this to the question as well. What kind of contract do we see him getting? How many years? How much money do we think he gets?
Under 5 years.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm thinking a 1 to 2 year deal.
Yeah, I was
but
thinking-
how much money?
3 max for like 15 a year, if that.
Big discount.
15 a year?
If that.
For a starting pitcher, that's
if
Nah, I'd go 1 year, 20 mil.
20. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'd say about 1 to 2 years.
Because who was it that just?
I'd say someone would probably could
I mean,
sign him for 10 to 15 a
20 mil would be the lowest though, because Nick Martinez just signed with I don't know who, but he signed for about 20 mil for each year.
Okay, but if you're thinking about it, Trevor Bauer's trying to come back.
Yeah, he's
Nick
going to
Mart-
be on discount.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting 20. I think he's getting 10 to 15, honestly.
No, I don't
That's
know
really
about
low
that.
for Bauer.
I don't know about that.
I can agree to Angel that 20 is a good number, but I think 10.
He's still Trevor
10's too
Bauer.
much.
Well, dude, think about
He's
this.
still Trevor Bauer.
Think about this. Sonny Gray just signed a 3-year deal for $75 million. Sonny Gray was the number 2 candidate in the Cy Young. So a number
Where'd he go?
The Cardinals.
Cardinals.
So Sonny Gray, one of the best pitchers in Major League, who's never had a nick of trouble, who was just second in the Cy Young, only signed for 25 mils. So to sit there and say Trevor Bauer coming back from Japan is going to get 20, I think it's too high. I think he goes for 10 to 15.
I think Sonny Gray's on the back half of his career too.
Yeah.
Don't you dare disrespect my boy Sonny.
Okay, you're fucking.
Nashville
Now
legend.
you're gonna glaze Vandy now.
Oh, glaze Vandy. You know what? We got some donuts over here. Let me grab one.
Hey, I honestly hope the Cardinals are good.
You can't even compliment a person anymore without just the word glaze coming out. It's wild. I'm going to ban that word on the show. Say it again. Go ahead, Taylor.
Glaze. It's like fucking, what was it, Grown Ups? Maze. Glaze.
Stop.
You guys have not seen Grown Ups or what?
I responded to you.
Fuck you, Will.
All right. Very
He bought
educational.
that shit at fucking, he bought his fit at Goodwill.
Wow.
Sweet, dude.
Wow.
Coming from the guy in fucking legend sweatpants over there.
Hey, shout out
Kings.
Dana Bryson.
Actually, yeah, shout out to you, Dana.
Get me these? Yeah, fuck you. This is Trevor Bauer's.
Shout out to the Houston Astros.
Dude, Trevor Bauer's website, no longer there.
Dodger fans are just mad.
Anyway, yeah, so shut up. Everyone shut your mouths. Educational show today. Really just brought the heat there, guys. Appreciate all that statistical analysis. No,
Jordan sucks at golf, too.
And Tiger Woods in the facility.
No, it was a lot of fun. But anyway, we're going to wrap this segment here. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Sandlot and the Crew, or Sandlot Radio Show meets Wrecking Yard Baseball and Softball. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your sister. Angel Gonzalez, Taylor Felipe, Jordan, Crisp, thank you guys for being guests. Follow these guys on Instagram. Tell Taylor to actually start a coaching page because it's absolutely absurd at this point. Anywing, thank you guys for watching.
Like
We'll
page.
see you on the next one.